Coming up on Warrior News, birthdays, announcements, Zach tells us about the CTE Nursing program, and we'll take a look at the menus, the sports schedule, and pop culture on Warrior News. Good morning, Warriors. My name is Grant Flora, bringing you announcements for the staff and students in the CPG-TV studio. It's Monday, May 1st. Let's kick off this week's news with the announcements from Axel and David.
I'm Axel Herrera.
And I'm David Mendoza.
With your weekly announcements.
Here are this week's birthdays. Ladies, the North Webster Lady Lions Club is once again accepting applications for the Mermaid Festival Queen of Lakes pageant. This is a great opportunity to earn scholarship money. If interested, check your email from Mrs. Bonner. She sent out an email on April 14th with the attached application. Early registration is Saturday, May 13th. You can also email Queen of the Lakes at outlook.com for more information.
Teachers Appreciation Week is all about celebrating our educators and thanking them for the amazing work that they do. This is a national holiday celebrated in the United States, which usually takes place from May 8th to May 12th, but due to conflicts, we're celebrating it this week.
Since Wawasee High School is celebrating Teacher Appreciation Week this week, Student Council has put together dress-up days for this week. Today is PJ Day. Tomorrow, Decades Day. Freshmen dress as the 60s, sophomores as the 70s, juniors 90s, and seniors 80s. Wednesday, Wear Red Day. Thursday is Career or Dream Job Day. And Friday is Dress Like Your Favorite Teacher Day.
Wawasee Yacht Club is looking for someone to help during the weekends on a buoy boat for the sailboat races on Lake Wawasee. If interested, email Mrs. Hackelman at jhackelman@wawasee.k12.in.us.
Students, we are in our final weeks of school. Keep your memories alive by buying a yearbook. Go to jostens.com and click on Shop Your School. Miss Hardy did send you an email last week with a direct link.
Have the after-school blues? The North Webster Community Public Library has some fun teen events this week. At 3:30 p.m. this afternoon, enjoy the Teen Cafe, hang out with friends, play board games and video games, and enjoy free snacks and pop. Teens are invited at 3:30 p.m. this Thursday for Teen Study Hall. Come and study or work on homework in a quiet, relaxed environment. Play with Clay, a 2-part pottery class, will be held at 3:30 p.m. this Friday and Friday, May 12th. Join them in making beautiful pinch pots with flower frogs. Get your hands messy and unleash your creativity in this fun and unique activity. Register by this Wednesday by calling the library.
Seniors, Mrs. Puckett sent a message to you last Monday with information on how you can have a graduation party here at Wawasee High School after the graduation ceremony. We hope that this provides an opportunity for any senior who cannot have their own graduation parties to be celebrated. There is a deadline to register, and it's Friday, May 12th. If interested, contact Mrs. Puckett in the guidance office.
Seniors, last Monday, Mrs. Miller sent out a Google form to your email allowing you to submit song requests for the senior prom. Make sure to fill in the artist and song title on the form. Don't forget to get your prom tickets. This year's prom will be at Oakwood Resort in the Event Center on Saturday, May 13th from 8 to 11 p.m.
Here's the AP testing schedule for this week. Today, chemistry will be from 11:10 a.m. to 3 p.m. You will eat during warrior time and proceed to the lecture room. On Wednesday, it's the English exam in either C102 or C101 from 8:30 a.m. to noon. You will eat B lunch. Thursday, it's the stats exam from 11:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. You will eat A lunch and you will go to the lecture room. And Friday is the U.S. history exam from 8 a.m. to noon in the warrior room. You will eat B lunch.
If you have been participating in this year's Readers Rewards program, all review sheets will need to be turned in to the LRC by Friday, May 12th. If you have any questions, contact Mrs. Fauble.
The Syracuse Public Library invites teens to play games on a Nintendo Switch from 4 to 7 p.m. this Thursday. While playing, enjoy provided snacks. You can also play on the library's public computers.
Congratulations to our vocal jazz and advanced chorus choirs. They competed in the ISMA Choral Organizational on April 22nd at Northridge High School. The advanced chorus received the gold rating and vocal jazz received the silver rating with a special gold distinction award in sight reading. Mr. Moyer said, quote, "I'm extremely proud of how both groups did for the first time out. Their ratings show how much hard work they've put into the technical skills to sing and read music in just a year's time."
Warriors, grab one of the coziest sweatshirts before they are gone. The final price is $20. See Miss Hardy in room B210 to get yours today.
This has been your weekly announcements. Now back to you, Grant.
Thanks, Axel and David. Here's Sydney with this week's lunch and breakfast menus.
Let's look at what's on this week's menus. All menus are subject to change. All breakfast meals are served with grab-and-go items. Tomorrow for breakfast, breakfast burrito. Wednesday, French toast bites. Thursday, sausage biscuit with gravy. Friday, ham, egg, and cheese English muffin. And next Monday, pancake sausage stick. For lunch today, pepperoni or cheese pizza. Tomorrow, walking taco with beef or chicken. Wednesday, Nashville chicken wings with waffle or cheese pizza crunchers. Thursday, taco snacks or grilled cheese sandwich. And Friday, cheeseburger or spicy chicken sandwich. That's this week's menus. Remember to thank the staff for doing an amazing job. And now back to you, Grant.
Thank you, Sydney. Here's Jet giving you the latest action in pop culture.
Today in pop culture, a look at the new Disney remake coming this May and Marvel's new plan to redeem the MCU. But first, here's a look at the record-breaking animated movie, The Mario Brothers.
Where am I?
Ooh, fresh meat for the grinder.
Pay him no heed. He is cute, but he is.
There's gotta be a way out of here.
There's no escape. The only hope is the sweet relief of death.
Whoa! Oh, you've got to be kidding me! My army! Koopas! Goombas! Whatever those things are! Aww. We will destroy the Mushroom Kingdom!
Bowser is coming.
I'm not afraid. I'll do anything for my brother.
We're going to save him.
Yes! Fire!
You asked for it. This is fun!
Here we go!
Attack!
Let's end this.
Super Mario Bros. Has been breaking so many records lately, one being it's becoming the most successful animated film, surpassing even Frozen 2, which was the record holder until now. It has made $729.6 million so far, and just now released in Japan over the weekend. The casting in this movie is spot on with Chris Pratt as Mario, Charlie Day as Luigi, Anya Taylor-Joy as Peach, Keegan-Michael Key as Toad, Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong, and Bowser as Jack Black. You may have seen the hit song Peaches on the internet. I myself have seen this movie, and it is a straight-up masterpiece of a film and is an instant classic. Check it out now. Disney is remaking The Little Mermaid, and this is a controversial film over the casting. Hailey Bailey will be playing Ariel, and Melissa McCartney as Ursula. As it takes the Disney classic into live action, this is coming out May 26th. Whether you like it or not, it will be part of our world. Here's a quick look.
All hands on deck! Abandon ship! Over here!
You broke the rules. You went to the above world.
A man was drowning. I had to save him.
This obsession with humans has to stop.
I just want to know more about them. Ariel! Don't!
Poor child. I can help you. You can't live in that world unless you become a human yourself.
Is that even possible?
It's what I live for.
Something about you seems different. I can't quite figure it out.
She got legs, you idiot.
I don't know where, I don't know how, but I know something's starting right now. Watching, you'll see. Someday I'll be part of your.
He's a human. You're a mermaid.
That doesn't make us enemies.
You may have heard the term, the MCU is dead, and whether or not this is true, Phase 4 of Marvel, everything after Endgame, was not so good. Well, Marvel took note of this because they have been delaying content and pushing back dates for their future movies and TV shows. Kevin Feige, Marvel's CEO, has pushed back and started prioritizing quality over quantity after the box office failure of Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania and the recent arrest of Jonathan Majors, who plays Kang the Conqueror, said to play the next big bad. He was arrested for allegedly assaulting his girlfriend. Marvel is now in scrambles because all their money was on him. This is your pop culture update. Back to you, Grant.
Thank you, Jet. Here's Jaden bringing us our weekly sports schedule.
Here are the upcoming events for this week. All events are subject to change. Get schedule updates at wawaseeathletics.com. Today, girls tennis will host West Noble. Varsity baseball will host Concord. Softball will travel to Concord. Tuesday, softball will host Mishawaka. Girls tennis travel to Mishawaka. Girls track and field will host Northridge. Wednesday, boys golf will host Tippy Valley at Max Walton. Varsity baseball will travel to Warsaw. Softball will host Warsaw. Boys track and field will travel to Plymouth to take on Plymouth and Warsaw. Thursday, boys golf will take on Jimtown. Girls tennis will travel to Northwood. Friday, girls tennis will host Lakeland. Varsity baseball will travel to Mishawaka. Saturday, boys golf will travel to Rosella to compete in the Warsaw Invite. Girls tennis will travel to Warsaw for the Warsaw Invite. Girls track and field will travel to Warsaw to compete in the Goshen Relays. Varsity baseball will travel to Mishawaka. Softball will travel to Carroll. Boys JV baseball will travel to Mishawaka. Boys golf will travel to Bent Oaks to compete in the Concord Invite. Boys golf will host the Wawasee Invite at Max Walton. Girls softball will travel to East Noble. Let's get out there and support our Warriors. Back to you, Grant.
Thank you, Jaden. Here is Zach as he tells us about the CTE Nursing program.
Good morning, I'm Zach Bowen, and I talked with Mrs. Delagrange about the CTE Nursing program at Wawasee. In this class, you will learn about medical terminology and do hands-on activities to prepare you for when they go to nursing homes to help and get experience in the nursing field. Taking this class is a great starting point for a nursing career if that's what you want to do in life. Taking this class can set you up with a certified nursing assistant if you pass the state test and CPR certification. And if you don't pass that test, you can become a basic nursing assistant. They had Mr. Everingham in the classroom, so the students were able to practice some of their skills.
But the students were able to practice on someone who's a little taller than the residents that they're used to working on with the nursing home. He was a good sport and allowed them to put a brief on him, do some transfers, and kind of help practice some of the skills that they need to learn.
In this class, they dissect items like brains, hearts, eyes, and different types of body parts to learn what they are and how to work on them. When they go out and work in the nursing homes in different places, they apply the skills they learn in the lab to real life situations and take care of the patients, and they have to do 32 hours of this time in order to take the state exam.
So the students are learning how to do the skills that we practice in the lab in real life. They're working with the residents. We've gone, they need to do at least 32 hours at a long-term care facility in order to be eligible for the state exam. And so everything that we practice in the lab, they go and they do hands-on with the residents in their home setting. So it really gives them a lot of real-world experience.
In order to take this class, you have to be a junior or a senior and have to have a hardworking mentality to get work done.
In order to take this class, there's not really a prerequisite other than you need to be a junior or a senior. It is very intensive, so you need to make sure that you are dedicated to hard work. It is not a blow-off class. You definitely are going to be learning a lot and practicing a lot. I think it's a very fulfilling class. And you will end up doing things in this class you never expected you would be able to do.
I would like to thank Mrs. Delagrange for letting me come down and talk to her about the nursing program. If this class interests you, make sure to get in contact with your counselor. It's Zach Bowen, back to Grant in the studio.
Thank you, Zach, and thank you for watching Warrior News this week. Signing off, I'm Grant Flora from the CPG-TV studios. We thank you for watching. See you May 8th for more Warrior News.